31 Success Story. Yesterday afternoon, Pen Hawke was telling me about his past. She, as a young man, friend is now the host of a very large business company. But as a boy, he used to work in a small shop. It was his job to repair bicycle, and at that time he used to work 14 hours a day. He saved money for a year, and in 1838 he bought a small workshop of his own. Dotting the wall Pen used to mess where parts of a problem. At the time he had to help her. By the end of the war, his small workshop and come a large factory which employed 728 people. Pen smiled when he remembered his early years and the long ride to success. He was still smiling with the door when the door opened and his wife came in. She wanted him to repair their son's bicycle. 32. Shopping made easy. People are not so honest as they once were. The temptation to tell is greater than ever before, especially in La Shop. A detective recently watched a well-dressed woman who always went into a large store on Monday mornings. One Monday, there were fewer people in the shop than usual. When the woman came in, so it was easy for the detective to watch her. The woman first bought a few smart articles. After a limited time, she chose one of the most expensive breads in the shop and handed it to an assistant who wrapped it up for her as quickly as possible. Then the woman simply took the parcel and walked out the shop without paying. When she was arrested, the detective found out that the shop assistant was her daughter. The girl gave her money of 3 dresses, one of which 53 out of the damaged. Nearly a week passed before the girl was able to explain what had happened to her. One afternoon she set out from the court in a small boat and worked out in the storm. Toward evening, two boats struck and rocked, and the girl jumped into sea. Then she swam to the shore. After spending the whole night in the water, during that time she covered a distance of 9 miles Only next morning, she saw a light ahead. She knew she was near the stop because the lights were high up on the cliff. On a print at the top, the road splashed up the cliff tower. The light had sent. That's what Ada remember when she woke up a day later. She found herself in hospital. Mm, 34 Whitworth. Ted Robinson has been worried all the week. Last Tuesday, he received a letter from the local police. In the letter, he has asked to call at the station. Jeff wondered why he was wanted by the police, but he went to the station yesterday and now he is not worried anymore. At the station, two were talked by Slim. Policeman that his bicycle has been found 5 days ago. The policeman told him the bicycle was picked up in a small village 400 miles away. It now begins to his home by train. Chet was most surprised when he heard the news. He was amused too, because he never expected the bicycle to before it was stolen 20 years ago when Chet was a boy of 15. Yeah. Stop thief. Roten told you to ride a taxi a short while ago. However, he came a bus ride and he has not regretted it. He is finding his new work for more exciting. When he was driving along Catford Street recently, he said to try rushed out of a shop and ran toward a waiting car. One of them was carrying a bag full of money. Wrote a text quickly and drove the bus straight at the drivers. To one with the money, gossip a fight that he dropped the bag at the tip were trying to get on way in Cheka. Rolled up his bus into back of it while the batteries were moving away. Roll stopped his bus and telephoned the police. The thief car was badly damaged and easy to recognize. Shortly afterward, the police stopped the car and both men were arrested. 36 across the channel. And Mahas is going to swim across the English Channel tomorrow. She is going to set out from the French coast at 5 o'clock in the morning. Emma is only 14 years old and she hopes to set up a new world record. She is a strong swimmer and many people feel that she should to success. Elmer's father will set out with her in a small boat. Mr. has trained his daughters for years. Tomorrow he will be watching her silently as he swims to long distance to England. Elmer intends to take short rest early to home. She will have something to write to read, but she will not eat any solid food. Most of Anna's school friends will be waiting for her when the English among them will be enough mother who swam the channel herself when she was a girl. 37. The Olympic Games. The Olympic Games will be held in our country in 4 years' time. As a right, many people will be visit the country. The government will be building new hotels, an immense stadium, and a fine new swimming pool. They will also be building new roads and special railway line. The game will be held just outside the capital, and the world will be called Olympic City. Workers will have completed the new cross by the end of this year. By the end of next year, they will have finished work on the new stadium. The five modern buildings have been designed because Gunther everybody will be watching at Silos and the new building go up. We are all very excited and look forward to the Olympic Games because they have never been held before in this country. Everything except the weather. My old friend Harrison had lived in the Mediterranean for many years before the return to England. He had often dreamed of retiring in England and has planned to set down in the country. He had to know soon return. Then he bought a fine house and went to live there. Almost immediately, he began to complain about the weather for even though it was still summer. It rained continually and it was often bitterly cold. After so many years of sunshine, Harrison got a shock. She said as if he had never lived in England before. In the end, it was more than he could bear. He had only had time to sweetly down when he thought he howled and left the country. The dream had the dream he has had for so many years and day. Harrison has thought of everything except the weather. 38. Am I right? While John Gilbert was in hospital, he asked his doctor to tell him whether his operation had been successful, but his doctor refused to do so. The following day, the patient asked for a bedside telephone. When he was alone, he telephoned the hospital at James and asked for Dr. Milliton. When the doctor answered the phone, Miss Gilbert said he was inquiring about a tantalin patent. Right, John Gilbert. He asked if Mr. Gilbert's operation has been successful, and his doctor told him that it has been. He then asked when Mr. Gilbert was the outflow to go home, and the doctor told him that we would have to stay in hospital for until order to week. The Mr. Million asked the con if he were a retired of the parent. No, the pen answered, I am Miss John Gilbert. 50. For food and talk. Last week a dinner party. The hostess asked me to visit next to Mr. Pond. Mr. Pond was a lad unswim lady in a tight bed dress. He did not even look up when I took my seat beside her. His eyes were fixed on her pet, and in a short time she was busy eating. I tried to make conversation. A new play is coming to what? To some, I said. Will you be setting? No. She answered. Will you be spending your holiday abroad this year? I said. No. She answered. Will you be staying in England? I said. No. She answered. In that part, I said her whether she will enjoy her dinner. Young man, she answered. If you ask more and talk less, we would both enjoy our dinner.